I rise to support this bill, particularly because of its importance in the kind of economy we are operating today. It's an economy in which small-scale operators, farmers, businessmen, and small industrialists and processors do not have that capital to make investment in enhancing value from their activities. Going through the normal banking system, the procedures are so onerous that few of those who occupy the largest economic space in our economy are able to really secure capital for improvement and investment in their productive activities. In fact, this particular means of financing and capital formation is not alien to our own local traditions, because we know, even when we are small children, factors come and sometimes they don't even need to give out money. They provide inputs, they provide seeds, they provide so much support to agricultural producers. At the end of the season, the producers pay them with the proceeds of the output that they have already made. And when you come to commodity trading, this is why you see factoring really there. Therefore, actually in this country, we don't have a law that ties these all the traditional industrialists and local manufacturers and local processors and even farmers still in our local environment do this factoring. But they do it more on the basis of trust, between the factor and the producer and the people who eventually get the debt. And at the end of the day, it's working in the local environment. But there is a need, if we want to really, get enough capital to the small-scale industrial and productive and processing sector, which is the largest chunk of our economy. In the manufacturing sector, the banks and all the other things can come. But if we have a law, that governs this particular transaction, it will bring it out in the open so that capital, can be available. For example, I can be a factor. If I can go to a bank, based maybe on my own thing and collect a lot of money, then go back to my village. Anybody who is producing certain goods and services that I want, he can come through me. I will supply both cash, fertilizer, inputs, and all the provide him with the normal capital that he requires. But really, there is no law that regulates this unseen environment. But if we have a law now, that's what more people are now can be able to go and get loans, from the banks and from whatever, and then use it locally as capital to give to local industries and local producers so that they can have the necessary capital that will expand their production in order for them. And the only way we can be able to get these local industries, to get the capital for them to move out of subsistence, is through this kind of arrangements. Therefore, I want to commend and congratulate Senator Abiru, for this very innovative thinking, of bringing a law of this type, to this distinguished Senate. And I plead with my colleague to really look at this thing and support the bill. I think whenever we see the actual bill, and the provisions, we may make some improvements on the way in which the law is crafted. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
And thank you very much.